connection there. So we're just going to kind of get shooting working now. So we need to do two things. We need to like cast some rays. I think we're just going to cast a couple of rays when we shoot. Actually, let's just have a look at how aiming looks in game now. So just quickly run that, shall we? Oh, this isn't correct. Did I update that? Maybe I didn't. Let's just double check in the player anim. We go to our animator. Oh, I definitely did, didn't I? I wonder what's happened there. Perhaps that's something that needs to be addressed at a different time. But we will... That is quite disappointing, isn't it? I was quite looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, even after we modified it. I wonder if the... I think the prefab that we're editing might have a slightly different gun position. So before we move on, I'm just going to make sure that they are the same. So if I go to my animation area, and yeah, I think that's just ever so slightly different. So I'm just going to copy paste the player in from the animator. And that's not correct. Our example scene. I don't think we've done anything special on our player here. It should be pretty much the same. One's got two player controllers on. No, that's not correct, is it? That's bad. Let's just delete this old player controller from the scene. I'll copy the transform first. I'll delete that, and then we'll paste that in. And hopefully now our aim should be, yeah, that's like we set up. So I think that was more due to my dodgy I just haven't kept my folder organized. Variable target of zombie controller has not been... We need to reset the target of our zombies to player, the new player we put in. Oh. I'll save that. So shooting. So we need to go to our player script. So... I mean, look at this. This has got like the least scripts of like any project I've ever done. There's like 4 scripts in here in a moment. So... We're going to go to player controller, I think. How's the vertical aiming going to function? Actually aim up or down or a lock-on system? It's a good question, Deb. So, at the moment, because it's just trying to be a clone, the project as it stands is just trying to clone functionality from the original Resident Evil games. And in those games, like, maybe we can have a look, actually. Maybe we can have a quick look. Resident Evil 1. Look at 2, maybe. Okay. God knows if we're going to be able to find, like, a chunk of gameplay that has it. But yeah, this guy's doing it now. So he just holds up and he's aiming up all of a sudden. You see this guy with a shotgun. So the aiming's just going to be like if you aim up there's going to be like a cone of fire that comes out, and if it hits into that cone, um, that's how it will work for now. But I think I think as it develops further, I think it might be lock-on based actually. I'm not 100% sure. It's something I'll need to study because you obviously if you press up on a PlayStation 1, you're just looking straight up, right? Like these guys just pointing straight down, and that's hitting. Um, I'll need to investigate it further, but for now, we're just going to do like a ray cast in front of wherever you're pointing, and if that hits something, it hits. So, um, I suppose we can kind of replicate the lock-on, how that lock-on system works as we develop the prototype. Yeah, that was fun. Bit of Resident Evil for everyone. Um, okay. So this there's definitely a lock-on system happening because the character's head is always looking at the. Yeah, so that's true. In Resident Evil, the head always rotates to the nearest zombie, and also when you press the aim button, it rotates to the nearest zombie as well. I don't know if that's the case for the earliest Resident Evil games, but for the later ones, that's definitely the case. So, but yeah, it's something I'm not going to worry about right now. Uh, so what have we got here? So at the moment, I've just got like a if actions. What's happening here? So if we're aiming, it's. Oh, okay. So this code's pretty jank. This action's basically like if you're aiming, it will stop your character. So actions is aiming at the moment, or a quick turn, or firing. So when we fire, anim.set triggered fire. Now, there's two things we could do here. We could actually add in animation events for firing. So when we press the fire button, the animation plays, an animation event comes back to the player, and then we fire the shotgun or the pistol based on that. But for now, we're just going to take the forward of our gun, raycast in like, I think we'll just raycast for now, but if it was a shotgun, we'd raycast in like a couple of rays in a spray, and then anything that hit that, we'd tell that to play the damage animation. So if fire, okay. So we're just in our fire check here. Well, firstly, we'll need a reference to the gun, so we know where forward is. So let's do public transform gun forward. Okay, so we just need to set the player's gun up, populate the gun into gun forward. So we just... Oh, come on. Unfold that. It's in the right hand. Right upper leg. Oh. Spine, we go into the spine, transforms, we go to the right shoulder, and it should be in here. Shotgun, okay. And we drag and drop that into the gun forward on the player. And now in fire, we'll do physics raycast. So we'll do. First, we need a var called. No, we need a hit out. Raycast hit? Is that what I want? Yeah, raycast hit. Hit out. And we'll do if physics dot raycast. And we're going to raycast in gun forward dot forward. And we'll just set the. Let's see what overloads we've got here. We should have an origin in a direction. So I suppose the origin should be gun forward dot position. Gun forward dot position. And then gun forward. That should be all we need. Oh, we'll need the hit out as well, won't we, of course, so... Because we need, like, context about what gets hit. Where can we put that? Ray... Out. Hit out. So then we'll do hit out dot collider dot send message. Send message. I think we want to use send message upwards. And we'll just do hurt there. I think that should be correct. And if we go to our zombie controller, I think we can just add public void hurt. And we'll just do anim.set trigger damage. Yeah, I think that's correct. Right, give this a go, shall we? Let's just move the scene camera here. Hurt has no receiver. Oh. Okay. So set. Let's go to our player controller. We need to do send message options dot don't require receiver. And I think because the rigid body lives in the child, don't we just do, can we just do collider.parent and collider.transform.parent dot send message hurt? I think that's correct. If not, we might, it might do us well to debug the ray. It's not, doesn't seem to be working, does it? Okay. Let's double check our rigid bodies exist. Yeah, we've definitely got like a capsule collider here. Maybe we want to increase that a bit. So if we go into our Open our zombie. And we've got our rigid body, just a bit small, a bit short, I think, for the hitbox of our zombies. Maybe you want to be a bit generous on that, so... I don't think this is working basically in a moment. Oh, yeah, it is. Nice. I think maybe it's just a bit like harsh to aim. So I might instead do like a sphere cast rather than like a ray. So I can do physics dot sphere cast, and I can just have like a radius for the ray cast. So I don't know if I can just add that as like a variable. Let's have a look. I might just create a ray actually to simplify things. So we'll do bar ray equals new ray. We'll pass the ray in. We have the radius of, I'll say 0.3, maybe 0.5, just because we're testing out. We want to be generous. Yeah, it seems to be working. We'll need to set up the... what do we need to set up? We need to set up the animator for the zombies. So we select one of the zombies. Oh yeah, this song's pretty... it's definitely got a time period associated with it, right? You could get away with shit like this in games back in the 90s. Right, zombie anim. Why is that not showing up? What's happening here? Live link. That's odd, isn't it? Very odd. Maybe I'll close the window down and open it up. That seems to be a bug with Unity. Right, so one of the problems at the moment is if the character is in a lunge, you can't hurt them. So we're just gonna... This is for the zombie. So the zombie doesn't need many things. They don't need aiming and firing. We'll just delete those. And we're just gonna add another condition in here. So during the lunge they can be hurt. So we'll just add condition, damage, and we don't want an exit time on it because we want it to happen like immediately. Yeah, that's about right. And then this does have an exit time because I think maybe we don't exit to lunge immediately. I think we exit to movement, and then it can go into lunge from there. So hurt definitely does want an exit time because we want the hurt animation to play before it goes back into movement. Okay. Seems good. We probably should do the same for player anim as well, but like there's a lot of different states here. And that's going to be a bit of a mess. So I'm not going to worry about that for now. But I might... I'll tell you what, I'll add transitions for aiming and shooting. And then while they're quick turning, maybe they're invincible. So just add in damage conditions again for these. And we don't have an exit time. Again, because we want the damage, the hurt animation to play immediately. We don't have to like wait for like a specific period of animation, so. Okay. Okay, and if one of these lunges at me, I should be able to, yeah, knock it out. Come on. Yeah, so I can kind of like shoot them away. It's pretty cool. I don't know if we've got enough time to like quickly do a death animation. I think maybe if we go into clip editor, we could just literally have them like go from idle to like lying on the ground, and it should like look to that. So maybe that's something we can quickly do. Oh man, I think that's enough of Ridge Racer. We're at the end, right? Let's put the Valhalla soundtrack on. That's nice and chill. Okay, so we're going back to animating, just so we can kill the zombies. So we need to go to our animation scene. So animation area. Walk to our player again. And we go to pose editor. Drag in our dude. And we're going to add a new animation. And this is going to be called Dead, I suppose. And this won't loop. This will like just play once, and once they're dead, they're just on the floor, I suppose. So if I just put some like... Oh, hang on. I think what we want to do first of all is move the position of a character back, so it looks like they're kind of like being blown away. And I want to use IK, so if I select all of these, I put the IK blend on. And if I bring this down, maybe rotate that a bit, and copy to the other side. And again, we just kind of like do something quick and simple, just because we're prototyping. We're not trying to make like a masterpiece. We just want something for like the feel, basically. I don't think I want that on local. I think I want that on global, but Copy that to other side. Maybe that goes in a bit more. I think if we bring the head kind of in, and the spine, we bend the spine a bit, like that. Maybe if we rotate... No, that looks quite good, I think. Can we bend the spine like a bit more? Like... And then like the spine will kind of come back as they collapse onto the ground. If I create a new set of keys and move that back and down, and maybe we rotate the whole thing. And again, I think we'll just work on one side. And copy across. I don't know if there's a way to automate this. Obviously in most 3D packages there's a way to kind of do that. But again, this is a package we're still learning, so I don't know if it's to be expected that we know everything about it yet. But I don't know, I think this is looking pretty good so far, actually. Maybe we bring the head up just a little bit. I think maybe the whole thing needs to just come back. And then from there kind of like collapse onto the ground. So I guess we bring that down to here. What have we done there? Let's bring the body... Oh, looking pretty mashed up there. And the arms need to rest, so... I'd like it if the movement could be global, like my handles could be global. I don't know why they're not. It's pretty annoying, actually. You want to rotate that? I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit jank, but I'm okay with it. Let's bring that whole bit back, and then I guess we do one final frame with that on the floor. Like that, and then create new keys. Did I not create keys for the other one? Have I done a bad? I think I've done a bad, look. Yeah, that's not great, is it? I forgot to add keys. No, it's good. Just need to see it in action. Okay. I forgot to add keys for a frame, so we like lost the frame. I think again we just need to kind of move this back. And remember that we're just making a prototype. So, oh, whoops. So one of the cool things is you can kind of author root motion in here. So like if this goes up against a wall, it shouldn't like clip through too badly. I think it probably will clip through a bit as it is, but maybe that's okay. Yeah, that just needs to be entirely like that. Yeah, I think that's okay. Copy that. Copy to other side. Bring these out. Copy to other side. Because the head needs to come down, right? So oh, what's happened here? Keep modifications. It did this before, didn't it? I'm not sure why. Unapplied modifications. Let's just discard them. We'll try that again, I suppose. I'm not sure why it does that. Something I need to look into. Bring the kind of root bone back. Straighten the back, I suppose. There's a lot of like deviant like things you can do. Oh, I'm fairly sure all animators are like massive deviants, and I for one support that, but you can do some funny shit with this. Bring that back. Copy to other side. Copy to other side. Alright. Okay, let's see what happens. We'll just loop it for now. Oh god! It's because the root animation's playing. Maybe we don't loop that. Oh, it's a little jank, isn't it? Let's try and debug what's happening here. So, oh, yeah, it's to do with the IK on the legs. Like the knee IK is coming up. Look. So I think we just move that down. Oh. The knee IK is like rotated. I don't really know what's happened there. Oh, I need an adult. You see what the knee's doing there? It's just like rotating a boot. wonder if we just remove the key for that. IK knee IK position. Maybe we just like delete that. No, that hasn't done anything, has it? That has not fixed anything, right? Maybe we put the knee IK like directly on top of the knee, so it's like resting. I think maybe the IK for the previous frame needs to be like fixed. Oh. I think that just needs to be... I think we copy the previous frame and paste it in. Then as we go in... Oh, it's not helping. Oh. Who'd be an animator? I mean, knees aren't supposed to do that, right? I feel like something has gone very wrong, and I'm not sure. Knees don't do that. Very odd. Can we just maybe put in a key for that? Like, if I... yeah. So I'll just put a key in for that and copy to the other side. Yeah. I feel that we need to bring like the whole thing back as well again. Like, it's like, yeah, like it doesn't, just needs to like move back here, right? Maybe it needs to move back. Like, maybe just every frame it just needs to be further back. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Does chat have any opinions on this? Or do they just want to see it in action? I think that's good. I'm gonna just save that. And I guess we'll make some dead zombies. We've got 10 minutes to make dead zombies. Okay, I think we can do that. So yeah, thanks, Steph. I appreciate that. Gonna export that. Does the job. That's exactly what I'm after. Right, so we exported it and that just updated the animation set. Go back to our animator and I think what we're going to do is we'll just replace hurt with kill for now, just so we can test it, and we're going to make it one way, so like the zombies just die. So motion hurt. What did I call it? Dead. That's what I called it. Null reference exception. Oh. Anyway, that's wrong. We need to go back to the scene, obviously, so we go back to example. And make sure I was on the right animator there. I easily wasn't. So we're just going to go to hurt and again replace that with dead. And make that one way. Something's gone wrong with the something's gone wrong with this. I don't know what. Hopefully this should just work. No, it doesn't seem to be working, does it? Oh. See what we've done here. Damage. Damage. Have a look at the transitions. Whoa. It looks like it's working there, so I'm just going to double check my code here. It looks correct. Maybe we need to set up a layer for our enemies. I think maybe the ray might be getting... Oh. Excuse me, 1 second. See what's happening. I think I got one. There you go. You can't get through the zombies, and the animation is kind of like, because it's based on the root, like it's not, it's hovering. So you've got these hovering dead zombies. There we go. Okay, that is working. Now, I'm sure we can fix that in the animator. Oh, sorry, in U-motion, but I think we can actually change that in the animator. Well, in the anim, I think we can just set the Y offset to like -80. Yeah, that seems good. So we'll just set that for now. See how it runs. Let's maximize this. Okay. Oh, he falls through the ground a bit. And they're kind of like walking past their dead zombie friend. That's pretty cool. They've been like pushed about, look. I guess that's what zombie bodies do, right? They just kind of... These zombies aren't too bright, are they? I'd need to remove... I think I can't shoot people past them because their rigid body colliders are still there. So I'd need to like... Yeah. But, oh, I didn't think we'd get all of that done this session, to be honest, but here we are. Again, I'm surprised by how much we got done. So, I think that's all we've got for today, everyone. So, I mean, I just want to say thanks for everyone who watched. Next week, I'm not sure what we'll do. Maybe we'll do some UI, or maybe we'll just kind of like polish up some of this stuff. Like, we need to put some sounds in. we could have all these like cool animations, but like they don't feel like Jack without some audio. So we might think about audio. I might clean up the project. It's still quite jank look. We can resolve that. Yeah, we'll like clean up the project and yeah, maybe we'll put some sound in and do some UI next week. Yeah. Has anyone got any questions? Let's just chill out with some Valhalla for a bit, I suppose. Or if there's anything like people are interested in seeing or any suggestions they've got for this project, I'm all ears, and you can kind of either just send me a message on Twitch or my Twitter, or get involved in chat, and yeah, I'll take them on board and see what I can do. But I think chat's been fairly sedate today because I guess it's a Friday, and I guess it's been a long one for a lot of people. Maybe not me, but I know it's been a long one for a fair few people. I know. But yeah, so I guess that's it. So just want to say thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you again hopefully next week between 4 and 6 again. So yeah, cheers. Thanks.